Yes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mystic, and in today's topic, we are going to talk about NFT blue chip projects. So what exactly is a blue chip project? So why do Bored Apes sell for $300,000 a piece? Why are Doodles currently at a 14 ETH floor? Why are Azukis currently at a 22 ETH floor? In today's video, we're going to dive into why those floors are so high, why people are willing to pay tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars for these projects. And yeah, let's dive into it. So as we know, we've got the Bored Ape Yacht Club, we've got the Doodles, we've got the Cool Cats and the Azukis, which are currently called blue chip projects. And a project isn't labeled as a blue chip project. A project is labeled by the community and it's seen as a blue chip project by everyone in the space. So it's not really like some label that you can put on it or that's just given to you. They've really earned it. Yes, so the first topic is the team behind the project is very competent and delivers what they promise. What you see with every blue chip, the team has either a team of very well-known people that have already a very good track record in the space or have been good entrepreneurs. Another thing is that the team really delivers what they promise. And what you see is that if the team really brings a community together and really lets them, see the vision that the team has for the project, it definitely indicates that, the project has a lot of potential to grow and become bigger and bigger. So for example, if you look at the Bored Apes and you've seen their run up, the Bored Apes are really formed by a very strong core community members, and it really grew from the inside out. And it was the team that, they kept delivering on what they promised as well. So when those two things came together, you really saw the project grow and get more attention, and the project just got more popular and popular. And if you look at Azuki, for example, Azuki is really trying to label themselves as the metaverse brand of the space, and they are really letting people see their true vision for the project, and it really gives investors confidence to invest into the project. And that's why you see these projects just taking off, where people do not want to sell for lower prices, and that's why the floor just keeps rising. So if you have a very good team and you've got the core community and the team just keeps delivering to the holders of the project, you definitely see a steady growth every month. For example, Azukis, they just in 1 month, they went from a 9 ETH floor to currently 23 Ethereum floor, which is insane. And also that all the holders of Azuki just got an airdrop. They got 2 airdrops currently worth 4 Ethereum each. So if you had bought an Azuki a month ago for 9 ETH, you currently would have had a floor Azuki for 23 ETH, plus you would have gotten an 8th Ethereum airdrop, which is insane. It really shows that the team is delivering. They're delivering on what they promised. It really makes these projects attractive for investors to get into and just hold, because they really see, if I just buy into this blue chip in this project, I will get rewarded later on. The second topic that comes to mind when looking at blue chip projects is that the holders of the project are well-known people. And with well-known people, I don't necessarily mean rappers or, very celebrities, but more what you've seen is that crypto natives or either very well-known people in the NFT space, they are the first ones getting into the project and spreading the word, with their large accounts, because those people already have a track record. They're well-known people in the space, for example, Gary Vee, the guys that bring in a lot of volume. And what you see after, if it comes together with the team that's delivering, with the strong community backing it, and well-known people or respectable people getting into the project, if those things come together, it's just taking off. So what you normally see in later stages of the project, when the project has had a successful launch and the team keeps delivering, then what you could see, or what could potentially be a bull thesis for the project, is when A-rated celebs enter the project. And not just to pump and dump it, but what you've seen with the Bored Apes, for example, or with Doodles as well, very well and respected people in the space, or, not those pump and dumpers, but really people that, have a good track record. They get into the project, and those are usually the ones that give enough bullish momentum for the project to really get the floor rising. And not only that, but if those people take positions and large positions in projects, it usually gives other investors confidence to also get into the project. And, they really get this feeling like, okay, there definitely must be something here. So that's the second thing. Then the third topic is the roadmap. If you look at the current blue chips, if you look at the Bored Apes, for example, with the recent video trailer that they launched, they really have something in mind of, building their own metaverse. And they've got this huge idea that they want to build out and get the whole community involved in with their Ape coin and with their land sale soon. They are really building out their metaverse. If you look at Doodles, for example, the vision that the Doodles have is also something many people in the project can align with, and they share the same vision of where the project wants to go to. If you look at Azukis, for example, they want to become the metaverse brand of NFTs. So really their anime art style with their amazing team that does very well in branding, it really gives investors confidence to back it up and get involved in the project. So if they have a very good roadmap, and yes, of course, so many projects have a very promising roadmap, but they just can't really do all the things that they promise. So what you see with these blue chip projects, the team just keeps on delivering with either airdrops, with the collaborations, all those sort of things. Another important thing for blue chip projects is the art is very universal. If you look at the Bored Apes, for example, apes, everyone knows apes. So like everyone can align with the project. They see what it is. If you look at Azuki, for example, Azuki anime, hundreds of millions of people in the world watch anime. So everyone can align with the art. If you look at Cool Cats or Doodles, for example, cute drawings, everyone likes those things. Like everyone instantly sees what it is. It's not some very difficult painting. People look at the art and see exactly and know what it is. Then another thing what you see in blue chip projects is that rare NFTs in the collection get bought for extremely high prices. So we just had a 420 Ethereum sale in Azuki's. We've had multiple hundreds of Ethereum sales in the Bored Ape Yacht Club. We've had a 150 ETH sale with the Cool Cats. We've had a 200 ETH sale with Doodles. What it means when these sales happen, if you see these whales getting into these projects and paying large amounts of ETH for it, it really shows their confidence into the project. And most of the times, they're not taking positions. They're not spending 100 ETH to flip it for 100 for a 10 ETH profit. No, they're taking positions for the long term. And it really rolls over to, the quote unquote, like the smaller investors, because they see those big guys buying in. And then it gives them confidence because they see these large guys buying into the project. And, then it's just when the masses get in. So usually very high sales for rare NFTs inside of the collection really gives bullish momentum to the NFT project. And not only that, but it's also pretty good marketing for the project itself. If they can show everyone that they've just made a 200 ETH sale in their collection, it really attracts eyes no matter what. And then a final thing, what you really see with blue chip NFT projects, the community is amazingly strong. If you look at the Bored Apes got built from the inside out because of a few guys that were very passionate about the project. They really spread the word, and they've been into the project since day one. Many of them still are. And if you look at Doodles, for example, Doodles has so many good things inside their Discord. They've got their alpha group. They've got these weekly voice calls that they do. You really see all the Doodle people, being very active on CT. They're engaging with many people. They've got huge amounts of followers. And yeah, especially with Doodles, like I believe Doodles only has like 4,300 holders of a 10K NFT project, which is insane because if the floor price is 14 ETH and they've got 4,300 holders, it means that so many holders are holding more than one Doodle. And if they're not willing to sell for 14 ETH, while they easily could, because if they just sold one, they're still in the project, like they're still holding on to it, that's also insanely bullish, because it should definitely mean something that those people are sitting on literally hundreds of thousands of dollars and they're not willing to sell a Doodle for less than currently 14 ETH. And then another thing with these communities, when Bored Apes are like, they're currently at the 110 ETH floor, people are already priced out of it. So what it means that people currently buying into the project, they are usually people that can easily afford 110 ETH. Those people definitely must have done something well in their life if they can afford such an ape. So what you get is the more expensive a project gets, the more priced out people get. It will only be available for a very specific audience. So that's what you're gonna see: celebrities buying Bored Apes, athletes buying apes, because they're the ones that are able to afford it. And being inside of a community with those guys definitely gives a feeling of exclusivity. So to summarize all the things, the team behind the project is very confident and delivers what they promise. Super important. The holders of the project are very well-known people, either in the space, later on celebrities, athletes, etc. The roadmap, you know, the team keeps delivering on what they promise. The art is universal. Everyone instantly sees what type of art it is. Look at the Bored Apes, the apes, everyone knows what apes are. Look at the doodles, cute drawings. Look at Azuki's anime, everyone knows anime. Rare NFTs inside the collection are being sold for extremely high prices. Look at all these high Bored Ape sales. Look at the high Azuki sales. Look at the high Doodle sales. Look at the high Cool Cat sales. It really drives bullish momentum to the project, and it really gives confidence to the regular investors that the whales are taking position for long term. And then final but not least, it's valuable to be part of the community. Once a project reaches a floor where regular investors are priced out of it, it gets this very exclusive vibe. And that's really something that's important for people, because, you know, it's either to flex, but if you look at apes, not every regular person can just buy a Bored Ape right now. Those are regularly people that have already done something very well in their lives. They're entrepreneurs, they're very well-known people, they're respectable, they're celebrities, they're athletes, whatever. So that's the thing with the community. So these topics describe a blue chip project. Next time you see a project, look at those things and maybe you can spot one early on. If you found this video helpful, follow me on my Twitter. I share daily insights, daily alpha insights about NFTs, market insights, and many more. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.